We're a couple weeks into the NFL all-day marketplace, and within 1 week, we hit $10 million of total sales and had an insane $50,000 sale of a Josh Allen moment. In this video, I'm going to talk about 10 NFL all-day NFTs under $50 that I think are the best buys on the marketplace right now. In addition to that, I'm going to give a couple of beginner tips on navigating the marketplace. I'm excited to do this one. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric and my collector name is Nifty Sports. I am fired up to bring you this video today. We're going to be talking about 10 of my favorite moments on the NFL all-day marketplace going for under the $50 mark. Now, I've already done a video with 10 moments under 20 bucks that I like a lot, and a ton of those have gone over that $20 mark already. So that's a good sign for the overall marketplace. We're still super early on. None of this is financial advice, but I think personally for me, it's a time that I'm using to accumulate some really good value in my collection so that when a ton of new users come into NFL all day, hopefully sometime soon, I'm able to make the most profit possible and then reinvest it into my collection. That's one of the strategies that's worked out for me on NBA Top Shot, which is Dapper Labs' first sports project. So that has been around for much longer than NFL All Day. If you're not familiar with it, I have been on that platform for over a year and I've done over 2,600 buy, sell, and gifting transactions on Top Shot. So even though NFL All Day is a different platform and at completely a different stage in its life cycle, it is a lot more new than Top Shot. I'm still trying to take some of the things that I've learned in Top Shot to build my NFL All Day collection because I am a huge football fan. I was in 3 fantasy leagues last year, and I'm excited that things have finally started with the NFL All Day. I think there's a ton to be excited about and potential for this platform. So we're going to zoom in here in just a second. I'm going to give you some beginner tips on navigating the marketplace, and then I'm going to go from highest to lowest price, my top 10 favorite moments under $50 right now. But before we do that, I would love it for you to subscribe to the channel if you get any value out of this video. My whole goal is to help you build the best collection possible and keep you up to date on NFL All Day and all the other major sports NFT projects. If I miss anything that you like under that $50 mark, make sure to let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button if you like the video. And if you're into giveaways, there's a link in the description of this video where you can enter. I will be starting giveaways with NFL All Day as soon as it is possible. I've done over 100 giveaways on NBA Top Shot. I do those weekly, and I plan on doing weekly giveaways for NFL All Day as well. All right, now let's zoom in and talk about my favorite moments under 50 bucks. Again, don't forget to drop a comment down below if I missed your favorite moment and let me know what you think of my list. Let's go. All right. So for everybody that's new out there, if you want to find the marketplace, if you're just getting started on NFL All Day, pack drops are only announced. It's been on a weekly basis so far, but you're going to have to stay up to date with their Twitter and their Discord. And if you want to follow me on my other social medias, I'll keep you up to date on that as well. Hopefully we'll be getting a pack drop this week. Last week we had 2. I only joined one of them. I got an amazing pack. I ripped open a Tom Brady debut. That was incredible. I recorded a video of that if you want to check that out. But if you're just getting started and there's not a pack drop on deck, you can hit this marketplace tab right up at the top right here, and it'll take you to this marketplace where you can buy individual NFTs of everything that's available for sale. So I'm going to show you how I filtered it out to get moments under $50. I think it's a cool tip. I use it all the time on NBA Top Shot also. This marketplace is definitely more developed than some of the other platforms that I've seen, but it's not anywhere near where Top Shot has developed to so far. So you can search by player name by just typing their name in here. So you want to look at Josh Allen. You just type in Josh Allen. All right. Right now, you can only do one player at a time. So in Top Shot, you can do multiple of them. If I wanted to look up Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, I could look at them both at the same time. But here, you can only do one at a time so far. You can do a price minimum to a price maximum, hit apply, and I'll show you that in just a second. You can search by team name. You should search by tier. tier is common, legendary, rare. You can search by set name, player position, player type, and badge. In the episode that I did where I picked my top 10 under $20, I used all day debut badges, and I just picked out my favorite moments under 20 bucks with all day debuts. Those are important badges because it's their first NFT on NFL All Day. But you can also sort under rookie year, rookie debut, which is the first ever rookie in their rookie year, championship year as well. And they all have different badges to notate which ones those are. So when they come up in my top 10, I will let you know. All right, now here is what I like to do when I look for moments under a certain dollar amount. I do 0 to 50, and I do this on Top Shot also. I've been doing it for a while. 0 to 50, hit apply. And as you can see, they come up randomly. So there's $8, $35, $3. Everything under $50 is going to be lumped into this section right here. So it's showing 40 of 300 total editions. So there's 300 things out there right now that are under 50 bucks. What I do is I filter by this button right here, and I just go high to low. And then it'll show me starting at $50 down to the cheapest one that there is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with and just run through my top 10 that I picked out. And then after that, we will come back to the marketplace and just talk about some maybe honorable mentions and talk about why I selected, why I did or did not select certain of these moments on my top 10 list. So the first one that I'm going with here is Tennessee Titans. Okay. This is their playoff matchup against Cincinnati. It's a rare moment. Okay. So right now, the lowest cost on this one is $44. There's some $45 ones, and then it jumps up into the 50 range where it's pretty stable for a little while. But the price floor on this can rise really quickly given that there's only 1,200 and there's only 146 of them still in packs. So most of these are out there already. Everything's been released. I really like the fact that because it's a team moment that the whole fan base may want this specific moment, even though it may not be a good memory for Tennessee Titan fans. They did have a good season. They ended up losing to the team who made it to the Super Bowl in that conference. So, take that for what it is. I just think there's good value in here at a rare out of 1,200 for $44. The common moments have 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 8,500, 10,000 so far. So compared to those, this is just such a lower mint count and more rarity. I'll move on to the next one, and we got a Mark Andrews. This one I think is an absolute steal. I will be picking up one of these in my collection. Mark Andrews is an absolute beast. He carried my fantasy team through a few weeks of the season there. This one is $47 for the cheapest. It's actually $48 now because it looks like somebody bought that one up. And then the price rises really quickly up into that mid $60 range. So what that tells me is that this is going to be going up really quickly once people figure it out. I think this is my favorite overall buy under $50. Next up, we got Patrick Mahomes. This one is in, I believe, the final week of the regular season. $41 is the cheapest one for this. There are 8,000 of these. And just being one of the most popular players in the world, I think this is a good buy at 41 bucks. When more people get into NFL All Day, I think the potential for this one to rise is just really strong. This is from the Move the Chain set, so it's not a base set moment. It's from the Move the Chain set, which I think is pretty cool. Next one, we have another team moment and another rare. So this one's out of 1,199. It's a Chicago Bears moment. I know they didn't have a great season, but this was when they played the New York Giants. There's only 275 hidden in packs. This one's going for 40 bucks. And, one of the reasons that I love this one so much is just that the rarity, right? It is 1,200 basically total with an entire Chicago fan base that could be interested in buying this. So I like it at the value that it's at right now for 40 bucks. I'm going to buy maybe one or two of these to keep in my collection. Maybe I can sell one off and then deploy it into other stuff later on. But I really like this moment. Chicago Bears team moment. Next, we got Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes out of 8,500. This game was just insane. Probably all here watched this game. It was the most crazy weekend, probably in NFL history. This was the one where they got the ball in overtime. They went down the field and they put the game out of reach for the Buffalo Bills. Sorry for all you Bills fans out there bringing up rough memories, but it was a great game nonetheless. This is from the divisional round, and it's going for $40. Love this Patrick Mahomes moment right here. I have one of these in my collection. Coming up next, we got Jamar Chase in the divisional round. This was an incredible catch against the Titans. It has a badge right here. This is his rookie year. It's not his rookie debut or his all-day debut, but it is his rookie year. Great hands catch right there, juking the cornerback and going for a nice run. Tons of yards after catch on that one. $33 is the lowest cost on this. Up next, Josh Allen. This is from that same game, 8,500. I mean, you can't fault Josh Allen for losing this game. The Chiefs just went out there and won it. He's an incredible quarterback. It's from the divisional round, 8,500 minted. This one's a good buy, in my opinion, at $30. I have this one in mine as well. Next up, we got Joe Burrow, Joe Shiesty. This one's only $27 right now. It's from the conference championship against the Chiefs. I mean, a young quarterback in his sophomore season taking his team to the Super Bowl is pretty incredible. This one's out of 8,500. I think there's a ton of good value on this one as well. I also luckily was able to get his debut moment in the pack that I ripped last week. Moving on, we got two more. This one I think is amazing. I think it's super low on this one. $22 for a Matthew Stafford Super Bowl moment. It has the championship badge right here. It's the quarterback who delivered the championship to the city of LA. Super Bowl moment out of 8,500. This is a cool one to have. I don't have this one yet, but I'm definitely going to be picking it up. I really like it. And it's a touchdown pass to Cooper Kupp. All right. And the last one that we have here is Russell Wilson. Right now, there's still a good amount of these that are unavailable, so they'll be released later on. But as we saw with Tom Brady, when those were released, they got picked up really quick and the price actually continued to rise. So a lot of people focused on that. They're aware of it. I'm okay with this one at $49. I mean, Russell Wilson's a future Hall of Famer. So I'm okay with this one at $49. I'm not buying it quite yet. This is why I put this at the very end instead of up towards the beginning where, the other $40-ish moments were. But I'm going to wait on this one. I'm going to see what happens when these packs are released, see if the price comes down, see if I can catch it a little bit lower. But I had to throw it in there because Russell Wilson is just like I said, a future Hall of Famer. He means a ton to the Seahawks franchise. Don't know if he'll be back there next year or not, but he brought them a Super Bowl and he's been a staple in that organization for a really long time. So like this Russell Wilson under this $50 mark, and that's the last one out of my top 10. All right, there you go. If you're cutting out from here, don't forget to hit that subscribe and let me know if there's anything else under $50 that I missed down in the comment section below. But to wrap up the video, I wanted to zoom in real quick and just skim through the marketplace and maybe talk about a couple of other moments that didn't make that list. I didn't put anything on there from my first video under 20, but if you go down to that, $25, $20 range, there are a ton of good things in that range as well. So I'm going to call this the honorable mention portion of the video. We'll zoom back in and take a look for just a minute or two, talk about a couple of other good ones, not in any detail. But we'll scroll down and take a look at some other stuff before I wrap up the video. All right, just at first glance, there is a moment that was not under $50 last time I checked, and it's the Devin McCourty. I actually really like this one at 50. It might have made that list. Let's see who else we got here. Ben Roethlisberger's another one at 48. I still think that there are a good amount to be released, and I think that's probably the reason why I didn't put it in that top 10 list. He's obviously going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback. Who else do we got here? We got a rare Cortland Sutton. If you're a Broncos fan, that may be a good one. Mike Williams is a good player. Some of the reasons is I don't know if Mike Williams will be back on the Chargers next year. Tyler Higbee, a rare at 1,200. He had a great season. That's a cool one. Pittsburgh Steelers team moment is cool. It doesn't have any badges and it's a common. So I thought there was others that were more valuable than that, but I do like that one. You got Hardman and Simmons rares in there. You have a Zach Wilson debut if you're big and if you're bullish on Zach Wilson, or if you're a New York Jets fan. That's his triple badge rookie. So it's his all-day debut. It's his first moment and it's his rookie moment. Yeah, one of the reasons why I picked the players that I picked is that when it comes to my collecting, I kind of like to stick to people that are surefire, like fan favorites of that organization, people who are going to be potentially, perennial Pro Bowl players or all pros. And then also the big time guys who are going to be Hall of Famers. The offensive players I like, defensive players, if they're huge, I like that. I know TJ Watt made my other list, and he's way down here at the $20 range as well. You can take a risk on some rookies that, may have a high reward, but also have a high risk. You never know if they're going to be able to keep up what they did their rookie year into their sophomore year. So, and then again, on into their career. A lot of people get hurt in the NFL. So that's one of the reasons why I pick carefully when it comes to rookies. Here's the Jamar Chase that made the list at 33. CeeDee Lamb was on my other list when he was at 25, and now he's up to 30. Joe Burrow made the list. If you're a Julio Jones fan, you can get his all-day debut for, $26, which is a cool deal. He's known as a, Falcon. He didn't have a great year last year. You got Josh Allen. You got a Raiders common right there. This one's cool. It's probably the very first 4-badge moment. Skoranek, Notre Dame guy. He's got 4 badges on it. It's got a rookie year, rookie debut, all-day debut, and a championship badge. That's kind of cool. DeAndre Swift made my other list. The Miami Dolphins team moment. That's a common. Here's TJ Watt. Jalen Hurts I like. Cowboys was on my other list. A ton of good stuff here for, under and around the $20 range. So if you want to take a look at those, go for it. Let me know if you see anything good in there as well. I know there's a ton of good stuff that could be picked up for the $20 range also. And I've been slowly adding to my collection in that range too. All right, there you have it, everybody. Thank you for watching. I hope it was helpful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Drop a comment in the comment section and let me know if I missed anybody or if there's anybody that you like better under that $50 mark. If you want to enter my giveaways, make sure to use the link in the description of the video. Follow me on my other social medias to stay up to date live time. Thanks again for subscribing. I'll see you on the next video. Hope you have a great day.